Have you ever wanted to visit the world of your favorite childhood movie? Well, then Disneyland is the place for you because it is a place where everyone of every age can come and see their favorite movie come to life. So the first reason that one might want to go to Disneyland or should go to Disneyland is because it is in Anaheim, California, which is in Southern California, and it's super, super hot there pretty much all year round. So for us Washington people, it is nice to go and get some vitamin D. According to the official Disneyland website, there is 87 rides between California Adventure and Disneyland. So it can take you to the world of Alice in Wonderland, Toy Story, Indiana Jones, Mickey and the Gang, Disney princesses like Snow White and Sleeping Beauty. So there's tons of characters that you can visit there that include a lot of your childhood classics, like, again, Sleeping Beauty, Pinocchio, Cinderella, Snow White. And there's all these characters that are available to have meet and greets. So that's one reason why people would want to go there, is so their children can meet their favorite childhood characters. According to Casey Starnes at DisneylandDaily.com, you can meet Mickey, Minnie, Daisy, Donald, Goofy, Chip and Dale. You can meet Mulan, Pocahontas, Aladdin, Jasmine. You can meet some of the Toy Story characters like Buzz and Woody. You can also meet Pinocchio. You can meet Rafiki, and all these different characters that are for movies that we grew up watching as kids, like Lilo and Stitch and Cinderella and all these different movies. Another reason why people would want to go to Disneyland is because there's so many different things you can do there. So not alone are there rides, but there's also restaurants, there's parades. There's a daily parade that goes on in the middle of the day, and then there's one at the end of the day. There's also fireworks shows. People go there for the characters, and all around, it's a really fun place to go, whether you're 2 years old or you're 102. So according to TripAdvisor, there's 3 different Disney hotels, which is an even more Disneyland experience that you could go to, or around Anaheim and in that general area, there's over 300 hotels. And there's, different price ranges for each hotel. So if you are on a budget, you can look at hotels that are a little bit cheaper, but if you want to go all out and have the Disneyland experience, you can go to the Disneyland hotels, which is another fun thing that families can do. So another nice thing about Disneyland is California Adventure is right next door, which also offers different attractions, rides, and games, and all these other things. So it's nice because the parks are right next door to each other, so you can just walk across from one gate and get a ticket and go to the next park. So the hotel prices for hotels around Disneyland do have a range, so they can be anywhere from $150 a night to $2,000 a night. So if you have a budget, you can just kind of look at different hotels and you can map out, what you're willing to pay and what you're willing to do and what hotel you want to stay at. There's different pools, and there's other things. There's the Disneyland hotels are nice because they're right next door to Disney, but if you want a cheaper hotel, there's some cheaper hotels around as well. Also, the prices for Disneyland can be a little bit more expensive, so people worry about going to Disneyland just because of the price. But if you want to do a park hopper or do a 3-day pass kind of thing, the price does get a little bit higher, but per day it is cheaper. So ticket prices for just one park are about $90. And if you want to do, let's say, 5 days of parks, that's kind of a lot. Most people do 1 to 2. But if you want to do 5 days, it'll be $350 per person, and you can go in between California Adventure and Disneyland. So you can spend $350 per person and get the dual experience, or you can just do a $90 ticket and just use it one day, and then you can buy a ticket for California Adventure the next day, and you can go back and forth between the two. So there's lots of fun things to do in Disneyland itself. There's the classic mini ears that everybody gets and they walk around. It's a fun childhood thing. And there's also shopping. So you can go and you can get sweatshirts, souvenirs and stuff like that, which is really fun and memorable for the kids. And for a lot of kids, they like to get their autographs from the characters. So there's just all these cool different things that you can do. And I think overall that Disneyland is just a fun experience for everyone all around. So there's just so many things that you can do, There's like about, rides, games, food, just all these different live attractions, and it's just a really fun place. So again, location is good. California is amazing. The park is just so much fun because there's so much to do there. It's just like really cool seeing all these movies that you watched as a kid come to life. So overall, just Disneyland is just like a wonderful place for anyone who wants to vacation to go there, because California plane tickets themselves aren't that expensive. And so it's an overall like cheaper trip, but the park itself is a little bit more expensive, but it's an overall nice vacation. So I encourage you to start saving for Disneyland today.